Well, we were talking about Chief Diversity Officer, so I want to get over to our next story here. You guys, you're going to love this one.
Oh, boy.
We have a new woke ad. Actually, we got a couple, but we're going to start with this one.
I'm so excited
From Libs of TikTok, we have a Doritos commercial.
Oh.
And it says, Doritos just put out this ad. For your viewing pleasure, I will now play the ad for you, and then we will discuss.
This will break you.
Oh, my.
Hermano, cómo te extraño.
All right. Not everybody's watching, so I'm going to translate for you guys. It's in Spanish. An old lady and a bunch of people are looking at a shrine, and there is a photo of an old man. It says, "My brother, I miss you so much." Oh, now there's blue smoke.
Ghost.
And a ghost appears.
Tío Alberto.
¡Qué sorpresa! ¿Qué hubo, familia?
What's up, family?
¿Cómo están?
How are you guys?
Alberto.
All right. Now, all of a sudden, another man has just emerged behind. I think. What would you call them? Are they? Was that a lich? Is he a lich?
So, yeah.
A what?
A lich.
What's a lich?
Yeah, I don't know what a lich
old
is.
Dead
So,
Super old
it's like a
dead people is
zombie,
the
but
thing?
not mindless.
Right.
Oh, I think he's a
Oh, okay.
spirit because this is based on the movie Coco.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
it's based on the idea of the Day of the Dead, right?
Right.
So
Exactly,
he's a
Is it the
a
movie
ghost.
Coco that they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a
He's a
poltergeist.
ghost,
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
spirit.
he's not a
yeah.
poltergeist. Is he
I
a
know.
poltergeist?
No,
Maybe
no,
he'd
he's
be
just
a
ghost.
poltergeist if he was.
But hold on.
Okay.
A man has just emerged from behind him.
He removes his hat.
He removes his hat.
¿Quién es él?
Who is he?
Es
This is Mario,
mi pareja.
my partner.
Ah.
What?
And then they hold hands. Horror! Shock and horror.
What?
Qué milagro. Creí que este iba a estar solo para siempre.
I thought he'd be alone forever.
Wait.
And then they hug. So look at his hands. His arms are bones.
So weird.
Is that what Coco is, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is very similar to the
Like that,
style.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I just gotta say right off the bat, Doritos. What?
What does this have to
First of
do? You know, guys, I really want some chips.
Yeah, I don't know what's up
I
with
saw
that.
this commercial.
I'm not gonna eat
I
that
don't
high glycemic garbage.
Even like
Ghost garbage.
Doritos.
Wait, hold on. I got no issue with a PSA about respecting people who love anybody or whatever.
Or
I'm
the
like,
dead, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the dead.
Remembering
But
people.
just what I can't understand is why they summon a dead man who then also brings with him his undead gay partner.
Yeah.
And why that is selling
Chips.
corn chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Tortilla
can you
chips.
eat corn chips if you're dead? Maybe if you're dead and
I
gay,
mean, you also
can
aren't
eat
supposed to have relations
corn
if you're
chips.
dead. I think you're dead.
I don't
like
know.
you're not doing
I don't
any
know
of
how
that.
that
You're gonna
works.
have-
So
yeah.
many questions.
Put
Is this
new
what they think
meaning
the
to word
afterlife is like?
boning.
It's like you just come
You're a
back to-
skeleton, but you have a
So,
mustache.
He
I
just
don't know.
he wasn't gay in life, and then after he died, he became
No,
gay. Or the family
my take on it was that he was too ashamed to tell his
Right.
family
He's alive?
in life
Checks out.
that he was gay, and so now he's able to say that because he's dead.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Others?
No.
No.
Nicole Kidman.
No.
Really?
No, sorry.
It's an old movie. I'm going to spoil it, but it's really good.
If it's
Okay.
old, that's fine.
Basically, it's like this old-timey, like 1800s or whatever, and weird haunting things keep happening, and like doors are opening and stuff, and then like they see a little girl, and they're like freaking out, and there's ghosts, and then it turns out that actually they're the ghosts the whole time.
Oh, that's
nice.
crazy.
And the weird things happening were the living people doing stuff, and Nicole Kidman just couldn't like reconcile the fact that she's like a ghost or whatever. And so I'm imagining a horror film like that, but it turns out like at the end, like the twist was that the ghost was gay the whole time. I'm just like, I don't
It's weird because
it's
they're gay.
weird. It's not
and they're-
thematically making
yeah.
sense.
Well, they're
doesn't
gay
make
and
sense.
they're attracted to dead people.
That's
another thing.
really
Technically,
weird.
each of those
This
guys is
this
into
is
dead
just more
people.
of the mainstreaming of kink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And
That's
I'm
what this is.
disturbed by that.
Seamus,
Did
are you
you see
saying
there was
it's a
recently there was an advice letter in Slate magazine about someone wrote in saying that their kink was necrophilia. and
Oh my
Slate-
gosh, that is disgusting. Why can't we just start saying the word perversion again? We have to.
Well,
like, it's not a
yes,
kink. That's a perversion.
generous.
Slate
Yeah.
basically answered that it's okay.
Fine. Oh my god.
it's not okay.
It's really
don't
not
cop
okay.
a feel at
It's
work
not,
because the person
no.
worked at a funeral home.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
That took like a second to really sink in with me, but wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm
Yeah.
not cool with this.
So what a world we're in. This is a Doritos commercial.
What is happening?
But this meme has been around for a while, like where companies are trying to. This is the thing about a chief diversity officer.
Right.
They're betting on selling their product based on ideology.
Intersectionality.
Well, you
It's
know
a
what it is
weird
too.
thing.
They're betting
It's-
on selling. They're betting on selling more Doritos to woke people, and betting that conservatives don't care.
Yep, conservatives don't care.
And you know
And
what?
that's part of it too. Is conservatives for the most part are just like, meh, I still like Doritos.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna watch the ad.
We got to start filming skits because
We
we can make
do.
a great one where it's
Better
like
than this.
we just make a really ridiculous religious commercial and then it's selling something like lug nuts for your tire.
Right.
It's like
This has nothing to do.
a dad comes back home to like meet his son and his son's like, you weren't there for me and mom, and then he's like, but thanks to these Myers lug nuts, I was able to finally make it home. And he's like, Dad, and they hug, and then like
Well,
a
that makes
ghost,
too much sense.
a ghost comes out of the chimney.
Yeah, that is.
A
sort of
ghost comes out of the
sexual.
chimney and the closet
You're
at the
in
same
trouble.
time. Explains to them that he has a partner in the afterlife.
Yo,
Yes, I love
That's
it.
yeah. I would say that's a bit of a strange commercial.
Yeah,
Not a big fan.
I'm not either.
I'm not a fan of the commercial.
Do we
or
have
of
to
the-
At
worry
all.
about it though? Do we have to
I'd
worry
call
about
an
it?
exorcist.
Yeah.
No,
Do
listen,
we
that
have to worry
happened to
about
me.
it? I
If
think
this is what-
this
if-
is coming for everything. It's interesting too because several years ago I was walking in, I don't know, where was it? Somewhere in Manhattan, in the subway station. There were all these advertisements, and I was with my son, who at the time I think was 5, and there was a huge ad of people making out. Right? It was just a print ad, but it was giant.
Like the subway.
The subway, yeah. And my son goes, Mom, what's that an ad for?
You're like CPR. They're doing mouth to mouth.
CPR, yes,
CPR
perfect.
class.
And we looked at it for a while, and I said, Hun, that's an ad for jeans.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
Passing them on.
Jeans? What jeans?
But
And
this-
he was like, that is so peculiar. And this is like the
5-year-old.
A
knows
5-year-old, he's
that.
like, it's very
used to
peculiar,
be,
mother.
It used to be that they were selling us things with sex.
Right.
Right.
Fine, whatever.
And now they're selling us things with their new religion.
It's like the
Yeah, it's all of it.
Family Guy has that joke where it's like they're watching TV and it's a bunch of beautiful women at a pool and they're all drinking and getting drunk and it's like, drink our beer. If you do, beautiful women will have sex with you.
That's South Park.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's I know
No, that's
South.
Family Guy.
Oh, okay, I know South Park did a version where they keep going. They're like, yeah, drink all these women will be really bothered. It's like, drink responsibly. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I always think that too. It's like, well, you remember the ones when they would have a boat? And I was always like, I would drink the beer if it got me the boat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I know it
But it
won't.
doesn't.
But
Well,
it
so this
doesn't.
is one thing I learned. I went to art school.
Oh.
And I took a media literacy theory class. And one thing our professor did is he just had us watch a bunch of commercials, and they almost never have anything to do with the product ever. The reason these are weird is because they're clearly pushing a specific ideology, which is pretty strange to do in an advertisement to like support a political cause that has nothing to do with the product. But usually they want to sell people an experience. So the idea is you associate their product with something positive. So he would show us in particular these Kraft mac and cheese commercials, and they were really insidious because they were playful, but basically the moral of every commercial was someone in your family's betraying you. Like all the commercials, you wouldn't think it that way watching them, but you watch all the commercials and it stacks up, and the punchline is always like someone in your family secretly screwed you over to get the macaroni.
Oh, that's
and
creepy.
Yeah, it was actually
like
really
that.
creepy. It was very funny
Kind of
watching
sounds
it.
like my family. Actually.
But
Macaroni and cheese.
what's interesting is commercials always try to sell you an experience, and then the product is secondary.
I remember
But
when I
now-
was a kid. Hold on, I have to tell this story real
Yeah,
fast
do it.
because this is something that was very vivid for me. Because they used to sell these like rocket pops, the freezer pops, and in these commercials, the world was always black and white. It was very boring. This kid is going to the fridge, nothing's going on. It's highly uninteresting. You take out one of these super cool rocket pops and you lick it, and the whole world is like in color. I was like 6, so when I actually finally convinced my mom to get these stupid rocket pop things, I was like, this is gonna be amazing. And I licked it and I was like, oh, everything I know is a lie because nothing happened.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
very sad.
Wasn't that
So
big
it
of a
worked
deal.
on a kid, right?
Oh, 100%. I remember they had commercials for a drink called, I believe it was called Tang.
Yeah,
and
probably.
in the commercial, they'd like put the straw in the drink, and then the camera would go through the straw, and there'd be like chimpanzees on surfboards and stuff. It was crazy. And so my brother Pat was like, like I actually looked inside. I got to get Tang once, and I looked inside, and like that's literally what's happening. I was like, no, dude, no way. I was pretty little. I was like, no way. So then I was walking at the park, and I saw this like crumpled up, like gross, empty Tang
no.
with the straw in it. And I was like looking through it. I was like,
What's the
Chimpanzee.
tang?
I was like, there's
Yeah.
literally not a single chimpanzee. I would have been fine with
That's so
one chimpanzee
disappointing.
surfing. There was
Wasn't that
nothing.
though what the astronauts took to space? Didn't they have tang in space?
So
Oh,
astronauts
yeah.
did have those pouches.
Yeah.
They had
Astronauts
those
had
weird
tang.
pouches.
Tang in space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
true.
not a just to what you were saying before about pushing a political idea on us. It's not a political idea that they're pushing. It's cultural. This is
Well,
a
it's both. Yeah,
cultural-
I suppose. Well,
you know,
it's both.
I think it's different. I think politics can the two can have an impact on each other, but I think what's being pushed is a cultural transformation.
It's so
Guys,
hard for me
guys.
to separate the two because disrupting the family is a huge strategy for political control.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. If you want to watch live, you can check out this channel Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Now, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you want more unfiltered and uncensored content with all of these guests, go to timcast.com and become a member. All of these guests you know and love in exclusive segments on our website where we are unrestricted in what we talk about, so you'll definitely not want to miss it. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you all next time.